Hello students, so let's start here with your social science session 2 of your chapter extension of the British rule. So we were talking here about the different wars fought between the English people and the Marathas. Now let's move forward and talk about the third Anglo-Maratha war that took place. So you learned about the first Anglo-Maratha war and the second Anglo-Maratha war in your previous session, and now we're going to learn about the third Anglo-Maratha war which took place in the year 1817 to 1888. So what happened is, now the English people, they were trying to attack on the Maratha region, right? In the first and second war, you saw that the British were actually successful. They were more powerful than the Marathas. But here now the Marathas are trying their best to save their independence and save their prestige. So for that reason, the Peshwa attacked the British residency in Pune and he burnt it. Now the Peshwa who was there that time, he attacked the British residency where the British was staying that time. That is called the British residency. He attacked that particular place and he burned that particular place there. After burning that particular place, what different things happen? If a person is going and burning the British buildings, why will the British keep quiet? Think about that. Why will the British keep quiet? So what happens later on is, Appa Sahib of Nagpur. Appa Sahib was a person who was from Nagpur, and also Malhar Rao from Holkar. These were the people from these different places here. So Appa Sahib was from Nagpur. Malhar Rao was from Holkar. Malhar Rao Holkar, so these are the different, he was not from Holkar, his name was Holkar, but he was from that particular region there, okay. So these two people, they rebelled against the British. Now what do you mean by this word rebelled? Rebelled here means to go against. They went against the British there. And when they go against the British, what will happen? They will fight a war, right? But what happened here, in the war that they fought against the British, these two people fought the war. Appa Sahib of Nagpur and Malhar Rao Holkar, these people fought the war against the British. But what happened? Again, as you have seen in the first and the second Anglo-Maratha war, the British were only successful and these two people were suppressed. Suppressed meaning they had to keep quiet, they had to surrender, they were defeated. Okay, so these two people were suppressed there. But Marathas did not keep quiet there. That was not where Marathas kept quiet. Marathas tried their best to get the independence and they worked harder. Now the Peshwa who was there, the current Peshwa was Bajirao II. Bajirao II was the Peshwa of Maratha that time. So what did he do? Bajirao II, he fought at Koregaon and Ashti. Koregaon and Ashti are the name of the places. Koregaon and Ashti are the name of the places. Who fought there? Bajirao II, who was the Peshwa, he fought there. With whom? With the British. Along with his army, he fought with the British there. But again, what happened here is the same thing, that is the Peshwa was defeated by the British. The Peshwa who fought so nicely against the British there, that is Bajirao II, he was defeated by the British and that was a very bad defeat there. And after that, British abolished his Peshwa post. He was called the Peshwa now, right? So that post office, that qualification or that particular authority from him, they took away. They took away his Peshwa post and now they granted him only pension. Now just because he helped for the government, they gave him pension, but now he was not the Peshwa anymore. Okay, understand what I'm trying to tell you? He was not the Peshwa anymore. He was only granted pension now. Okay, who took away his Peshwa post? In the third Anglo-Maratha war, the British took away his Peshwa post because he was defeated when he fought at Koregaon and Ashti. So understand what I'm trying to tell you. Also later on, what happened? British installed Pratap Simha as the ruler of Satara. Now Pratap Simha was the person, or you can say he was the British person. He was not a Britisher obviously, but he was chosen by the British. He was a representative of the British. So obviously he is going to work in whichever way the British say. What the British says, that only he is going to do. That was the thing that he was doing there. Pratap Simha was doing that thing there. What he was doing, he was following only the ways of the British. That's why British installed him, or they made him the new what is that, Peshwa of Satara. Okay, now this, because he was named the Peshwa of Satara, he was also called the traditional ruler by the British. Traditional, he was also called the traditional ruler by the British. And because he was called a traditional ruler, this Satara, which was ruled by Pratap Simha, that came under the rule of the British. Okay, Satara came under the rule of the British. It was called this Pratap Simha, he was called the traditional ruler. Okay, and with that we understand very clearly that the third Anglo-Maratha war again was in the favor of the British there. The third Anglo-Maratha war was in the favor of the British. Yes, so you understood what happened in the third Anglo-Maratha war? Shall I give you a